Hi. How's it going? Hope you're well. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's Friday. Hey, I'm your host with the most professionalism in the world. I keep forgetting stuff every time. There we go. Hey, how's it going? We're back in business, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Let me know in the chat how you doing, what you up to, all that lovely stuff. I'm really excited. I fixed a part of the laptop that allows me now to have this good camera, really nice camera, actually work. And I can still have this camera work at the same time. Yeah, that's right. I got the part I ordered for a few quid on eBay, and now you'll know what I'm talking about. This is it. All right, it's a dual USB 2.0 hub that sits on the right hand side of the laptop, and of course this goes over the hard drive. That's why it's so long before it plugs into the motherboard. But I guess through sheer wear and tear, it just didn't want to work anymore. So there was power, but there was no data transfer. Kind of a weird combination there. Now I have two working ports on that side along with my 3.0. So I've got this lovely camera plugged in the fast connection, and then I've got my hub with the lights and the extra camera plugged in the other side. Hey, it works. Now I think the only thing left to fix on this laptop, just to, you know, revitalize it and keep it going for another few years, would be to replace the hard drive. Now, long-time fans of the show will know I tried it with the help of a friend to swap it over to a solid-state drive, an SSD, instead of the hard disk drive. But because of the age of it, it was incompatible. So I just need to get 50 or 60 quid out of somewhere, and then I'll be able to order a replacement, and then it will have a lovely new HDD in there, which would speed things up massively. Because as you can imagine, this laptop is basically a decade old, and when I got it, it was a mid-tier laptop. You know, it was 850 quid, and like 10 years ago that was a fair bit of money. It still is a fair bit of money, right? But it could play Total War Warhammer without any issues. Like, it only slowed down a little bit if, say for example, 3/4 of the world map had been, you know, explored and conquered, which is, I mean, it slows down almost all machines really, because that's a lot of processing power. That was 10 years ago, you know, so I'm sitting in a hole. Well, I mean, look, you can have a look at the desk if you want. There you go. You want to see more of me? That's okay. I don't mind. Yeah. I just like more of a headshot, really. But, and by the way, just to save on the data transfer, I have got this camera set to 1080p, but it does have a high resolution. It goes up to, oh jeez, 3120. So 4200 by 3120. Let's have a look at that. Bro. I ain't got room on my screen. Now, if I shrink it right down, let's see the quality. But this might affect the stream, you know, too much data. Hey Kat, how's it going? Thank you for the lurk. Mr. Funny Cow, how's it going? Hope you're well. We're just mucking about with... Look, look, you can almost see my floor. Who wants to see that? Shocking. Yeah, it's a terrible resolution, isn't it? So we'll go back to... we'll just go back to the other one. 920 by 1080. That's fine. That's more than enough for live streaming. I ain't doing a documentary or anything, you know. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Colderman. Ah, name change happened. Well, I kind of gathered it was similar. I recognised the name somewhere. I just couldn't quite pinpoint it. But thank you for clarifying. They're all great shots now, aren't they? Well, there we go. So... Whoa! Oh no, I'm gonna need that. Not that. So, tonight, along with Community Corner, which you can hop over to the Discord and put all your lovely work on so we can show it off later. I got some Infernus dudes and the Combat Patrol exclusive Infernus Sergeant. So I'll build these because I don't have any. So yeah, gonna be doing that tonight. And we just chill, have a chat, have a laugh. You know what it's all about. Yeah, yeah. I'm having a break from painting the Carriage and Overlords because we gotta have a variety of content here, don't we? I was gonna flick that in the air, but I dropped it on the floor. Where are you? It feels like it's running away. There we go. Boom. Did it. Oh no! Why is that in the middle there? Oh, that just... I couldn't see what the alert said. What did the alert say? Who moved the alert box? It's just so inconsiderate. It's supposed to be over there. Shocking. Oh, nice. Cheers. I thought you'd appreciate that. So I've added a few other sound bites to be redeemed. We also got the Sax Marine as well. So, but I found I can't reduce the time of the Huck Tour song. It's a 30-second thing. It just crash everything, dude. Yeah, there you go. Ah, dear. And of course we got John Cena intro because why not? That is also true. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. I am straightened up. I don't want to lift the chair up any higher because then I'll start bumping the desktop with the arms. Oh, you lot are gonna have a lot of fun now, aren't you? Spam, spam, spam. You spammy bastards. A lot of you.
And his name is John C.
There we go. Right, so book on my head. I'm not going to. How you doing, Bill? Hope you're well. Underhive, hope you're good too. So I see you lot in the chat. Get down here. Yeah. It's floating above my head for the snipers. Ah dear. Right, so we've got a bit of time. Oh my days, what's going on here? So that's not the right one. We needed that one. Beautiful. You know, you change one thing and then everything just goes everywhere. So follow a goal is fine. The alert box is out the way. Good, good, good. Now we've just got to move the chat over. This would be quicker with a mouse. But, the novelty of reactivating the touchpad is starting to wane a little bit. Ooh. It's been better, but I'll be fair dues, but fair dues. Make your love in a canoe beer, I see. Yeah, damn straight. I mean, look, if you're gonna wear this kind of clothing, you gotta have one of these, ain't you? That's disgusting. You are a very despicable person, and I hope you get Lou Gehrig's disease, motherfucker. Alright, it's an easy drink to drink, man. I'm not here to get plastered. I'm here to hobby, you know, and hang out. That's it. I'm not here to get fucked up. If I wanted to get fucked up, I'd be hitting the rum right now, you know. There we go. Right, so yeah, what are you lot working on tonight? I see Bill is working on his Lord of the Rings online account. Yeah, I saw you. You forgot that I have you on my Steam friends list, and it popped up in the corner. Shocking. You should have your undivided attention on me at all times. It's what I'm not paying you for, after all. Would you like some rum with that beer? No, I'm not gonna put rum in the beer, man. Forget that. I got a show to do, yeah? I ain't gonna be able to run the show if I'm all messed up. Anyway. Okay. Close enough. A little tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Push that back a bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that these are for these chaps, though they do seem a bit small. These can't be the right size for them. I've got more bases down here somewhere. Haha! I do. I do. Okay. Guessing smaller bases for these. No. Actually, these are on the bigger base because they got the two. Oh, damn. They are on smaller bases. Five. Ah, well. Yeah, it's easy to forget the size on these things. You know, it would be handy if they actually had the measurement on them. You know, you fucking measure it instead of go. That's a 40 mil. That is a 32. There we go. When in doubt. Alright, when in doubt. Okay. What does that say? 0? Never mind. Right, so we'll find number 1 then, won't we? Which is the head. Amazing. I'm gonna do him helmeted because it only makes sense. You got flamers, dude. Don't be silly. You know what I mean? Safety first. In the grim dark of the far future, there is only health and safety. Frankie, how's it going? I hope you're well. Three, 4. I'm gonna have to turn this bloody auto zoom on it. Autofocus. What did I say? Auto zoom. Dumb. Dummy dumb. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. Definitely kill switch. There is love burning to find you. Will you wait for me? Will you be free? I watched you walk away. Ah, dear. There you go. I don't remember the words to that at all, so that was the best I could do. Screaming witch music, love it. Thank you, Underhive. I think it's probably the only bit of any song from any band I can really do. So, you know, nailed it. I know you don't need change every time you say. You're a bit of some screamo now. Yeah, get a little Mr. Radke going on there while you're at it. That's 9, 10, 11. 12. I don't know how you know my name. I don't know how you know my name. I know a spare head. Nice. Only back in the day, I only ate a little bit of the old screamo. Yeah, I didn't listen to too much screamo, to be honest. I think there was like a healthy mix in there with just regular metal, rock, pop, hip hop, all that good stuff mixed in. You know, you gotta have a nice variety after all, as it is the spice of life. Where did my hobby blade go? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Challenge accepted. I just set a challenge. I didn't even mutter a word to anyone. So I'm going to use this thing here. It's a nice little way to sort things out. Metalcore for the win. It's alright. Now it's all dad rock. I know. It's crazy, right? Now we know how our parents felt when we heard songs that they enjoyed when they were younger, and we went, "Oh, I like this song. It's a classic." Or, you know, like, "Oh, I like this old song." You know, and they're just like, "Old? I'm only in my 30s." You're like, "Yeah, that's old. Start acting your age." And now we're that age, and we're like, "Oh shit." Snip off the excess from where I freed them from the sprue, and then we will get on with the cleanup. Now I'm the age where my music and stories are 5 times as hard as the younger generations now. Ah, yeah. I mean, the craziest thing that kids do these days is like post a meme. Oh, did you see that meme I posted? It was so crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, how has your week been, everybody? Let me know in the comments what you've been up to. I want to know what it is you lot been doing. And what have you got planned this weekend? Are you going to get any hobby going? Are you working? Other commitments going on? I've got a few bits I need to sort out at home, and then I'm going to pop over to my grand's. Change out some taps, the dribbly taps. Yeah, basically a lot of taps or faucets, for those who don't know what taps are. You know, they have like an additional nozzle at the end, right? So that when you stop the flow of the water, it doesn't sort of cling onto itself and dribble down itself onto the back of the sink, right? Because water tension is just a bastard. But unfortunately, these ones, with the angle that they're raised at, and they don't have the extended bit underneath, every time the flow of the water's turned off, it dribbles a whole bunch of water down itself and floods the thing. Which isn't so bad on one half of the sink, because it's got a little dip bit and then like it drains off into the basin. But on the other side, it doesn't have the dip bit, it's flat. So it just spills over and then floods the countertop. So it's something that my grandparents have just dealt with just by putting a cloth there for years. But they're like, are you able to do that? And I'm like, yeah, I can swap out taps. That's not an issue whatsoever. So tomorrow I'm going to pick up some taps. Ones with that don't dribble on themselves, and swap them out. And yeah, easy peasy, isn't it? The only thing that might be a bit tricky is how awkward the position is. You know, trying to get a bloody wrench in there or a spanner is always going to be a pain in the butt. Because it's boxed off with a little cupboard underneath. So I'm going to have to take the shelf out, take the doors off the hinges before I can take the shelf out, and then try and maneuver myself around the U-bend without having to take that off, because I don't want to create extra work for myself. Like, if it came to it, I'd take the U-bend off, but I'd rather not. But I already got tons of plumber's tape and putty and all that stuff. I've got silicone sealant as well, if I need that. All the bits and pieces I need. So worst thing that could happen is, I don't know, the taps don't fit, but we're swapping them out for standard fitting ones anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. As me, a man of many talents, of course. This is really handy. I don't feel like I'm gonna overcut. I'm definitely not gonna cut my finger. I don't know where the focal point is on here. Ah, there we go. What's the time? Alright, it's just after 9, so we'll give it another half hour before we do Community Corner. So, of course, don't forget, post all your lovely bits of work in progress or completed pictures and all that lovely stuff on the Discord, and we will show it off later on. Been repointing my chimney breast this week to keep water out. Oh dear. Hoping to find time to finish painting the Hivestorm box. Only the Quillans left. Oh, Highland Duncan, thank you very much for joining us tonight. And wow, you work fast. That box has only been out a week, or has it been a week, or has it been 2 weeks? Either way, bravo. Do share it off. Join our Discord. Pop the stuff on our Community Corner channel on the Discord, and we'll show it all off in 25 minutes to the whole world. But of course, if you can't click the links, we've got a link in the description below as well. Some people have motivation and don't procrastinate, Kev. What's that all about? We just haven't learned that yet. Oh, shots fired. There's no need for such an atrocious personal attack like that. How could you? How could you? I thought we were friends. Makes you think, how the hell did I get anything done in my previous job? When I had like endless tasks piling on for repairs and removals and all that sort of stuff. The truth of it is I had a deadline, you know? I can't self-impose a deadline because it doesn't motivate me, but in a working environment where I have a deadline, I can meet it, you know? I can get stuff done. You including yourself? Why would you call yourself a dickhead though? Yeah, because I got paid as well. Yeah, that was motivation too. Priorities, isn't it? Find out if you got a deadline. If get shit done. So yeah, easy peasy. Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? That's why I use the Dominion War tournament as motivation to get more Silver Templars painted up, you know, because it's the only time I'm going. Whether or not I use the units is irrelevant. That's my way of motivating myself, so I've got some more cool looking minis to the collection. Does mean I have to wait a considerable amount of time though. But you see me finish projects on it. It's take a little while to come round. I know, drop off water. Also, not everyone gets hobby burnout because they have too much or lots of choice. I mean, I guess a lot of people just have hobby time, you know, and that's like probably one evening in a week or every couple of weeks, so they wouldn't get burnt out because it doesn't come along as often as us more hardcore folk, you know. We sort of power at it almost every day, and there seems to be this culture within the miniatures modelling community where it's like you got to be working on it every single day no matter how much time you have. That is not true at all. You just do what you can with what you want in the time that you have. And just enjoy it. Enjoy the process. The rate of releases for new things doesn't help that. It's very easy to get distracted by new things and never finish anything. But it's one of those things where it's easy to get caught up in all the excitement and the buzz and the pressure to get the new thing or to do more work. But truth is, I mean, most miniatures collectors, they'll spend more time watching TV and movies and board games and socializing and being with their family and, you know, video games than they do building and painting miniatures. It's sort of how it goes, really. Like, if I didn't have the live streams right now, I'd be very tempted to just be playing on a PlayStation right now because the kids aren't home, the wife's not home, and I only got to worry about the dog, who after this live stream is going to have his anti-flea drops, which he absolutely hates. So, you know, like, I could just chill and do that for a few hours. But I love doing this because I love chatting to everybody and just hanging out, because it's like a little hangout at your local club, you know. It's nice. It's nice to be part of a community. So, yeah, I'll hit burnout quite frequently, but it's worth it at the end of the day. I did none and scroll shite on YouTube instead. I tell you what, the amount of crap you end up just like, you know, like on Instagram or YouTube, the short videos, it's terrible, isn't it? If they've only got a certain budget and won't let themselves buy more till that one's done, great hard shit to compliment. Yeah, full time after work hours. Just feel I'm ignoring Simonis if I watch TV or games, but then I'm neglecting them if I Warhammer. That's very true. Do not click this link. This is why you should never wear a metal butt plug in an MRI machine. Oh my god, no. Well, I've seen that, and yeah, it's not. It's as horrific as you can imagine. Something metal inside your body whilst you're in a giant magnet. Enough said, right? I think the older you get, the less you give a toss about new releases unless it relates to it. Yeah, that's also true. So what he's saying, guys, is he'd rather be playing Minecraft than entertainment. Kind of. Fear of missing out certainly drops off as you get older and more set in what you actually like. That's also true. Anal railgun. God. Oh dear. I mean, like, how embarrassed must you be to not admit that you had that in you, right? That you would risk death and the damage of, like, a machine that costs £1 million. You know what I mean? So it's stupid. All the shinies. Exactly. I shall hydrate. Not quite at the right note yet. Alright, so let's glue this so and so together, shall we? Let's just do a rough fit. Alright, yeah. So torso will definitely go together first. Just make sure it's not blocked. Drop, 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 drop. And then what I do is I undo it like that, and that is your hack to it not spilling over. Because you know these tight nozzles, the problem with it is when you tip it, the air goes behind the liquid, right? And then when you tip it back, you still got liquid in the nozzle, but the air is trying to push up, right? So it ends up pushing the liquid out and spilling over. It happens with dropper bottles as well, but if you just unscrew the lid, it relieves the pressure for the liquid to drop down and the air to displace itself freely elsewhere. Let's get Kev Sozzled on One Piece Water. I mean, I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. So. Alright. that's that one done. You know, shouldn't waste the glue after all. All the bits fit quite nicely actually. Very intuitively. Chug, 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 chug. I do have a little bit of cola left actually, so could have a rum and coke. Ooh. Right. So that's gonna hang down on the side of it. You know, which direction are we gonna have him face as well? That way or that way? Let's put the head on last so we can mess around with that. Whoops. Is there enough glue left on there? Oh. Now, of course, if you like to paint in sub-assemblies, this would be a good point to leave it, because of course this arm would be in the way of some of the details. Cool. You said chug at the start of the stream, or have a rum. Nah. You know I'm not a big drinker. Right, can rest it on his knee there. Nice. Okay. So you've got a tilt shield, so that'll be on his right, like that. It's only one. There we go. Maybe the arm ended up a bit too low. Ah, well, doesn't matter. And look, the back is flat. When do you ever see that? Now there is a spot, a little groove spot to put the foot. I believe it goes like that. sort of like that. Anyway. Tell you what, let's check the picture. It's not that one. The number 5 one. There. So sort of end up like that sort of thing. Boom. Nice. Really something I never normally do, and I'm actually gonna plastic glue it down. Normally I'd super glue it, but this time oh, pot noodle. Nice. What flavour you got going on? There you go. There we go. Made it a bit more center on there. I'm going to have him looking slightly down and slightly forward, like he's surveying, you know? Because there, he's got him like sort of facing the other way, but I'm like, nah, let him see the carnage he's wrought. Alright, nice. Now we can get a whole squad to go with him. Yeah. Look at these squad dudes. But I like it. It's a simple enough mini, right? Simple concept. It's just a captain. No, not a captain. It's a sergeant. He's mid reload. He's got a tactical burning Tyrannid. And it's a nice way of adding variety if you got multiple of these units. So that I think they should have just made it a lieutenant, you know what I mean? Simple, not simplified. That is one way to say it. Alright. Let's see if we can clip out the pieces before 4:30 for the first one at least. So that's 1. That's 3. Where's number 2? Ah, number 2, where'd you go? Number 2, it's a helmet. Alright, we've got 4 and 5 here. But was number 3? What was number 3? I already took number 3. 4, 5. So 6 will be the power pack. Alright. I've never built these before, so I'm just going to assume that goes like that. Oh no, don't go like that. You put the head into the front part. Okay. Like that. Or you could just nip that off, you know. I don't think it's very relevant. Pop that onto there. Like that. That goes like that. And that goes on there. And goes on there. Time. Look at that. You can clip one out and put it together in what? 2 minutes? And then just spend the extra time. Get rid of the extra bits and pieces if you want. That's alright, isn't it? You could do an exclusive Chaplin or Libby or something instead. Yeah. I mean, look, what I think is, I don't care. To be honest, they're lacking in most areas. Libby, Chaplin, Apothecary. Got 2 Apothecaries. I'm sure we're due to get more, thanks to the Blood Angels, because you know they like the Apothecaries, and they like their Chaplains as well. So might get more of those. But to be honest, there's enough Space Marines. You know, there's enough variety in the Space Marines. What would have been offbeat is if they did an exclusive Tyranid mini. That would have been interesting. But because Space Marines is the best selling bit, it is the poster boy essentially of Warhammer 40k. It's only natural that they would do it. Make a HQ unit, as it's now just another extra Infernus guy. That's true. I mean, with the free gifts, they are throwing in an Emperor's Champion. Not an Emperor's Champion, but a champion. A Space Marine champion. And I think in the last 40k one, they did a captain. They did an exclusive captain, didn't they? Where are you? Do you remember this guy? Yeah, that I painted up as a Black Templar. There's his helmet down there. That was good fun, right? And like, we painted a mustache on him, There you go. Let's fix the zoom on this. There you go. Let's turn that down a bit. There we go. And like painted on some eyebrows and a little tattoo on the side of the head. That's good fun, you know. Captain Tom Selleck. There you go. You remembered. Right. I tell you what. I think my painting's got worse since then. I'll be honest. Oh no. Oh look, you can see the mistakes on the back. Oh, show the front only. I like the helmet though, right? With the Templar emblem on it. But yeah. I think they stuck with the thingamabob being the champion. But anyway, shall we do community corner? I think we should. Everything's wrong. Just remember how there you are. Yeah, I'll pick you up from the ground. Let you know that I'm always around. Make it, we can make it if we try. Keep on trying. I believe in you. You know you've got this. Just keep on trying. Get it. Alright, let's get all loaded up and ready to go then, shall we? Right. Hang on, I need to rearrange a couple of bits on this screen because otherwise we're not going to be able to see and enjoy the stuff as much, you know? Let's move that there and let's move that down there. Yes, we can make it if we try. Keep on trying. I believe. There we go. All done. Right. Let's go to Community Corner. There we go. So this is Community Corner where we get to show off what you lot been working on. Whether it's complete works of art, works in progress, or, you know, just stuff that you just want to start and get going with. Hang on, this ain't right either. There we go. I don't know why that was off screen. Anyways, there we go. Realigned. Just got to tweak things here and there. Anyways, to start us off, we got Raven's Rook. It's been painting up this very nice bust of a shield maiden. I really like the eyes on it, very striking. And of course the wolf pelt. Like, I like that. I like the nose, and then the ear fluff How cool is that? Lovely skin tones as well. It's very nice. Very, very nice. And then there's the back end. Ooh. Oh, there we go. It's already past my bedtime. Thank you so much for sharing that, Raven's Rook. Next up is Frankie Fingers. Wow, that's smaller than... Okay, let's just have it like that. I mean, look at it. Look how crisp those edge highlights are. Beautiful, mate. Very nice. And I like the little extra you've done here as well. Yeah, and I'm always a sucker for has stripes as well. And like good weathering and all that. Oh, what? Whoops. Lovely jubbly. Why is the activity feed open anyway? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing, Fri-yay. It looks awesome. We want to see more. More. Stop. I'm not double tapping. It takes a lot of getting used to. Those bloody touch pads. Mr. Funny Cow coming in with some very bloody nids. Oh my god. That poor space ring. Absolutely murdered. Wow. Again with that gold chitin as well. That's really nice. Gold chitin with red fleshy bits. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, that, I mean, that just looks gruesome, right? Bloody hell. Like the fact that you've taken a picture of it in a dark environment with just a flash on your phone actually makes it look more like nightmare fuel. And there's your swarm coming along very nicely. Yeah, it's a very striking paint scheme. That's really cool. I like it. I like the concept with the black being the spot color as well. That's really cool. The size of the envoy though. Just fuck off the fucking thing. I had a bad experience with those. So thank you for sharing. It's coming along beautifully. Let me pause that. Right, next up is Brown Bear Wargaming, and he's been painting up his spuds. If you don't know what spuds are, they were released at last year's ChillCon, and it's just a play on words and names, thanks to one of the founding members, who we all call lovingly Spud. So these are all potatoes in cosplay, essentially. With sentience, no less. So you got this one. I can't remember the names of them. They got fun little names. It's a shame, but that is beautifully painted, though, isn't it? And then you got the Viking one, which is really cool. So you had the Gandalf inspired one first. And you got this Viking one. And then you've got like a futuristic war one. It's just jokes. Look at the back armour. You don't want to get that potato mashed, do you? And there is a spud tank. With a spud cannon. Ah, dear. It's good fun, right? And they're only a few quid, I think they were. Like, very affordable. So, yeah. Go to ChillCon and you can get yours. They're awesome. Right, so that is all the entries in Community Corner. I think we're going to raid the completed it channel. So we can look at these. What I did. Hey, look at those. For those who haven't seen it, because I did show it off at the end of the last show. But these were the sisters I was working on and off over the last 6 months. I kept stopping and starting them because I kept getting distracted. And I finally finished them, and then I sold them on to Mr. War Daddy from War Daddy Miniatures. So if you want to go support his business and get yourself something that's been painted by moi, then you know where to go. There's the Seraphim, because I never got to like take pictures myself, so he took the pictures for me, and he looked cracking thanks to his very neat photography. And then your Battle Sisters as well. Look at that. Hey, they do look grim dark, right? More grim dark than my Silver Templars look, that's for sure. Especially this lot. I just love the look of this lot. So yeah, that was mine. Ah, look at that. Ah, it's small again. You gotta crop your pictures, man. Look at this. Look, with the light glow on there. Right, has stripes. So neat. I love it. And then like a nice cool base as well, just to match the warmth of this. So nice. You got it down, man. You got it down. And then, of course, Big Geordie Geek. Knocking it out with these Dark Angels. Look at that. So you got your Redemption Dread. You got your... what was it? Ballista, I think it was called. And then, of course, you got your Judy down there. Your Judicia. Or Judiciah, some people call it. They look fantastic. And let's hit the work in progress channel as well, because Gina has posted this. She's starting on a World War II diorama. It's nice to see her have some hobby coming along again, because she had a little break from it. It's on an A3 picture frame, no less. Look at that. Look at the colours of those like flower tufts, right? And it's nice field with some rocky terrain around the edges. I can't wait to see what she puts on this. Is it going to be tiny tanks? Is it going to be like flames of war? Is it going to be like troops? Who knows? It looks fantastic. Oh, we already saw those. Oh, this was the little work in progress. So you dry brushed them all. Oh, we'll see what else he's working on in the background there. And then of course Lorna is working on this Eddie. From one of the many Iron Maiden album covers. And of course, Raven, we saw that as well. And this is not good. It's got lots of orcs to get going. We've got to see an update on those as well, for sure. For sure. So there we go. Wonderful. We might come back to it later tonight if there's any more that pops up on it from latecomers. But yeah. Thank you everybody for sharing. Get those hobby juices going. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, come on. It's moved again. You know what I think it is I think it's like whenever I move something on this screen, it gets moved on the other screen as well. That's a pain. It's a big pain. No, I gotta select the chat separately. There we go. Bosh. You need an Eddie bus someday. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a whole collection of them. So yeah, go nuts, man. How many Eddies are there? Let's see if you lot can name them. No, I don't consent. Withdraw consent. There we go. 40 years. Jeez. So we got the running free. We got killers. Number of the beast. Peace of mind. Oh yeah. Run to hills. Flight of Icarus. Power slave. 2 minutes to midnight. That's a good song, man. Live after death. Somewhere in time. With the Wasted Years song. Seventh son. Seventh son of a seventh son. Oof. Yeah, pretty much one for each album, innit? But he gets more twisted, like, as he goes along. No prayer for the dying. Fear of the dark. A real live dead one. Oh my days. The X Factor. That looks cool. Like, you lot can't see this because it's just for me. Virtual 11. Dude's in a suit in front of a casino ship. Voodoo Queen, it's called. Love it. The Angel and the Gambler. Got Brave New World with the giant Wicker Man. Dance of the Death. Dance of Death, rather. It's looking much more zombified there. A Matter of Life and Death. The Final Frontier. I mean, that's just like an alien mashup right there. proper grim. Book of Souls. It's got a tribal look to him. Night of the Dead, Legacy of the Beast. Live in Mexico. Dude's in a Mexican suit with half his skull missing. Nice. Senjutsu. The writing on the wall. That is a cool one. It's just like a cloak silhouette on a motorbike. Now you want to put some Iron Maiden on. 2 minutes to midnight to kill the unborn in the womb. Playing Vice City and having that on the radio, right? Banging, mate. And you're just cruising along on a little ped, gun some people down. Tropical rainstorm rushes in. Yeah, that's what it was all about. Midnight, 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 it's alright. I didn't tell you how many. This is one for each album. I didn't count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Would you count the live chapter? 19, 20. So 21 albums here. It's missing one. I swear there's an Egyptian themed one. I haven't seen an Egyptian themed one. Hang on. This is pissing me off now. Power Slave. Yeah, there you go. Let's just ask how many okay, here we go. Now we've got a more right, so we got a mummified Egyptian god in Power Slave. We got a lobotomized mental patient in Peace of Mind. We've got an emerging Eddie emerging from a grave in Live After Death. A tree monster in Fear of the Dark. A cyborg in Somewhere in Time. A 1980 single cover in Running Free. The same again at Sanctuary. You got another one for Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. There was an unlockable game character in 2002's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I never played Pro Skater 4, so I don't know, but that's cool. The Ed Force 1 747 airplane in 2008. Tattooed Street Preacher, Trooper, which is of course the most famous one, and it's on the bottles of beer, and Legacy of the Beast series. Oh, that's a bit weird. Basically, there's as many Eddies as there are Iron Maiden products, singles, and album covers. So, yeah. But there's like noticeably, there are ones that are more noticeable, ones that are easier to remember, like the Cyborg, the Egyptian God, the Trooper, right? And then you've got like the tribal sort of shamanic looking one. Yeah. I haven't seen the one that Gina's got though. I haven't tried any of the Iron Maiden beers, to be honest. Oh, wow. Oh, Iron Maiden Eddies in 1 minute. There's an actual video on it. How long's the video? 2 minutes 51. Dr. Jekyll style, yeah. A Jack the Ripper style, yeah. I don't know. The weird alien one as well. You know what? I would be surprised if there were Funko Pops, because there's enough Eddies for a collection of those, right? Right, 9, 10. I don't collect Funko Pops, so never got into that. Thank goodness. The completionist in me just would be my downfall, I think. Alright, number 12 over here. And 13. Okay, okay. Do. Big green alien Eddie. Yeah, I mean, I'm first to admit I'm a very, very casual listener of Iron Maiden. Never had a deep dive into their back catalogue. Just I've heard the more successful songs. I think that's really it, to be honest. And I have seen them play live at Download many moons ago. And they were solid. It's at the same time that Black Sabbath was supposed to be doing their final tour. Dear, I think it was like a few years after that they ended up doing another tour because of one reason or another. That is not the right arm. I think it was something to do with Sharon Osbourne. Why? Why would you do this to me? You bastard. I finally found the tricky one. I finally found one that wants to catch you out. You son of a bitch. I have to attach this here first. You son of a bitch. And then squeeze that in. That's what she said. And then you can pop that on like that. Now, I'm sticking these together so they're just together, right? They're not staying like that. It's just simply so the bits don't roll around and get mixed up. You have a still sealed in shrink first print of Fear of the Dark on CD 2016. Ooh. I guess you're a fan then. Nerd. Oh dear. Oh. Possibly. Possibly. With Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath as headliners. Oh, he's got his gun raised. Oh, he's a bad boy. Same year WWE did, and it next shows at it. I can't remember, to be honest, dude. Oh no, I clipped. Whoops. Whoopsie. I accidentally clipped it off. Oh my god. I'm so clumsy. What am I gonna do? It's fine. Stand the dude up and we'll tuck his arm between his legs. I remember having a good time, and I also remember it being stupidly wet and muddy after literally the first day. This Friday was nice. Saturday, downpour. Sunday, just a mud bath. But I mean, I think that happens every year, doesn't it? was I? 19. So 20 is the next one. I don't remember that, to be honest. I'll be honest, when Black Sabbath were on stage, it was cold, it was wet and miserable. I was sitting further up on the slope in a little deck chair, you know, like the fold out camper style ones, right? With my wife next to me in hers. We had one of those waterproof ponchos on, going like all the way over our seat, and we're both just sitting there cold, trying to watch and enjoy it, but also tripping balls because and this is years and years and years ago, by the way, but I had made my own oil with an essence of something, and I mixed it into some cookie dough, and then I baked some cookies, so we had a nice little snack. And I didn't realise, because I never did it before, how strong it would be. And the wife, she had a bad turn with it. I was very much enjoying myself, but when it got to that part of the the show, we just sat there for a few songs and we were like, forget this, I want to go back to the tent and just curl up. Grim, how's it going? Hope you're well. Welcome in. Let us know what you're up to. The Summersby cider bar near the main stage had a balcony and slide. They took a break for the stage crew to sweep the stage with water and had a big janitor sweep brooms off the front of the waterfall. Probably did. I don't remember too much about it, to be honest. Actually, on the Saturday, I do remember we were making our way back to our own tent, and it was heaving it down, right? And we got to the tent, and the front part of it collapsed, and we're like, oh no, it's falling apart. How could it have done that? Like, so I'm fixing it up so that, you know, it can stay open. And then climb in, get in, and then I poked my head in. I was like, where's all our stuff? What the hell's going on? There's someone else's stuff in here. And it took me a minute just to go, oh shit, I just fixed someone else's tent. So I climbed back up, zipped it up, waddled on, and our tent was literally 4 tents further along. It was the exact same tent, right? It was so... I was like, quick run! Oh man. So yeah, some dude ended up going back to the tent, and it was fixed up for them. Like, they're probably confused as hell. And I left my brolly in it. That was the worst part of it, but I couldn't go back because I was afraid of getting caught. Oh man. It is intense, right? Oh man. Silly things you do, right? Okay, let's get this bad boy put together, shall we? Void, you have now told a joke that I may laugh at once again if I think about it later. 23, 24. Maybe even tomorrow, yeah. Oh dear. That's the 25. That's the 26. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a bit. Oh, the last dude has options. Ooh. Nice. So now I'm listening, think of how much fun you are. Well, I mean, sure. You mean full tension? Haha. Yeah, it's always been like that. It's terrible. I understand that on the Hive. I understand that. It's nice. So like, it could be a regular, like either way, it's slung, right? So it could be the unit sergeant and have the pistol while he's drawing a combat blade, or it could be pulling the pin on a grenade, which is also equally nice. You'll laugh at that tomorrow. Brilliant. They gave an exclusive as a fan in first. Yeah, that's true. But hey ho, it's all fun at the end of the day. Oh my god. What on earth is this? Is that what? What in the cat? Oh my god. Bruh. That's the soundbite I need. Just bruh. I guess the closest one I got is the brother. There we go. Brother. Oh, that will not stand. There we go. Appears to start eating them Wednesday out of 24 cookies and down to 12. Wow. Been eating real slow. Thank you very much for the hydrate. And the bonk as well. Just like grade school anatomy, the leg is connected to the shoulder joint. Exactly. And there's the brother. Oh, I love it. I think what I'll do is every month, if I'm still doing the lives once I start the new job, I will rotate some of them out Just to keep it interesting. Right, well, I mean, it'd be rude not to have the one pulling the blade out, right? Because that's just silly to not do that. Though, should he be pulling out the blade and have a grenade in his hand? That could be fun. That's on top of the other meals. And I've been at a funeral today and didn't get back from gathering till 7ish. Oh wow. But I hope it wasn't anyone too close to you, mate. And if it was, my condolences. Are you sure it's not a spoonful pudding? It could be a spoonful pudding. Ah. Just a spoonful of pudding helps the diabetes go round. The diabetes go round. Diabetes go round. Just a spoonful of pudding helps the diabetes go round. Right. With or without the helmet? I'm going to go with helmet. Why not? I know rule of cool and all that, but to be honest, I want it to be like a nameless cool dude pulling a blade. Because he's going to twat some Sinos butthead. And I'm going to give him the grenade as well. He's about to pop smoke. So then he can hit the... It's a smoke grenade, it's not an explosive one. Right? And the idea is, he pops the smoke, and then he just goes in and blades everything. While singing, I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Right, it's not going in that bit. Wow, where is it going? It's definitely not in that bit, that's for sure. Has to be there. It can't be there. Something is up with that. What's up with that? What's up with that? Doesn't say on it. You can't eat pudding with it. That's true. Pudding knife. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this goes here. No, it doesn't. This goes here like that. And then the head is going to fit on this bit, I bet. Yeah, there it is. Wow, that is... I like jigsaws. I like 3D jigsaws. They're just that little bit more interesting. Fuck it out. Okay, so... that goes there. That's a safe assumption. Can't really squeeze it in. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And then we pop that on there. Like that. And then do. That is much better. Forget the bloody pistol. Why is he going to use a pistol right now? Yeah. There's your bolt pistol option. You know, it'd be okay. It'd be like flailing off to the side, but nah. This is peak right here. Bosh. Yeah. Proper tactics right there. Pop a smoke grenade. Draw your knife. Fucking have it. Boom. I've got a pudding knife. Pudding knife has me. I as a space marine look at me. But to the same tune. I don't think that would fit. Yeah, it doesn't seem to fit. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. You know what? I'm actually going to add that link to the the shortcut bar thing. Oh no. Bosh. Print. Done. Done and done and done. Nice. So, now we've got them all built. Gotta take them apart one by one and fix them up nice. Motherfucker. Right, power off. Something tells me I am going to have to take the back end off first. There we go. Brother. Cool. And then what I'm going to do is, I don't know. So I like posing the heads. Okay, so. Lovely. It's a bit warm at the moment, I have to say. Oh, what's that? Is that a chill chat war game repeat shirt? Ooh. from the old Chili War Gamers channel. There we go. Okay, so what is the latest in the hobby news? I think the a lot of people are split on whether or not they like the idea of MDF terrain at the moment. I think a lot of people will see it as lowering the value of the box set. But a lot of practical minded folk are going to see it as a bonus, you know, because that's less stuff you have to paint. You can literally just saw it together or flat pack it. The only issue is there's a lack of elevation, so there's no real sort of variety on you know, whether or not you go up and down to get advantage points and stuff like that. But that could just be how that edition is designed, that specific narrative campaign is set out. So there's that. But what do you lot at home think? What's your thoughts on it? Do you think it's a cop out? It's cheap and tacky? I think it's a good idea. You think it helps bring a bit of nostalgia back to the hobby for those who are familiar with second edition 40k and Necromunda, the first edition of that? Heck, even the old there's a lot of old board games that are like that, to be honest. Let's be gentle there. Oh, the urge to want to paint these as ultramarines is so strong. I must remain disciplined. I'm not going to paint 2 units of these before anyone says. Firstly, I don't have to, and secondly, I wouldn't want to anyway. That's just more stuff to paint. I ain't got time for that. Good idea, makes it quicker to get terrain ready to play with. Yeah, exactly, that's what my thoughts were. I think what people are whining about is GW made a point a few years back. Look at our superior plastic terrain kits. Now they're like, let's make a set with MDF so it's cheaper, more accessible, and now the butt hurt because they've changed their mind on MDF. They're gonna go wherever the market goes, aren't they? At the end of the day. They are a business, they're a corporate entity. You can't expect them to act any less. Right? There's a reason why they are as successful as they are. Because of Lord of the Rings. But also because of savvy business decisions and learning from some past mistakes, not all. And one of those things is if there's a big enough demand for a product and they can do it cheap enough that they can make a profit and they can try and make it in-house rather than outsource it, then why not? It doesn't have that much of a conflict with the existing products, because if anything, it gets you in, it gets you hooked on a thing, and then like later on you might decide, you know what, I want the real thing, I don't want the cardboard or the MDF, you know. And then you sort of, that's how you get long-term repeat custom. People don't like it, don't buy it, they're not holding you at point to buy it, they'll always have some. It's true, it's true. Plus, if you're into the Kill Team games, you've probably got enough terrain already, because you would have probably got a couple of sets already. You don't really need more, do you? Unless you're trying to build a freaking like massive complex sort of thing, but then you know you're just being greedy. So screw you, guy. Don't call me guy, bud. Don't call me bud, guy. So dear. Old South Park reference there with the Canadians. This is just disgusting, but it's so well hidden. You see how well hidden that is? Like, it is a disgusting little seam there, like part of the upper arm, but gets hidden by the join there. Disgusting. See how easy that just went on. What does my tattoo do? What does my tattoo say? Dude, what does my tattoo say? Sweet! What does my tattoo say? Dude, what does my tattoo say? Sweet! Yeah, that's some fucking dumb comedy, man. But that was peak back in our time. And then so shit. Oh mate. Still had a more cohesive storyline than half of what you have in Hollywood right now. Am I right? Double. Was literally about to go and the blind kid in it. Then he's like, "This is how I say hello." Oh, mate. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Oh, man, it's so dumb. Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? All those weird alien ladies, right, that morphed into one giant lady. Daddy, I want to go on that ride. So do I, son. So do I. Ah, let's blow it up. There we go. Free the helmet. There we go. The hot babes. Yeah, that was it. Oh, dear. Sorry, I just went on a mental road trip down memory lane. All the good movies I saw back in my teens. All the comedy ones. I haven't seen Dude, Where's My Car in so long. I haven't seen Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Or Get the Munchies, whichever version of the title you remember. I haven't seen that in a long time. Maybe the missus will watch Harold and Kumar with me tonight. Oh, yes! They go through so much just to get a burger. And that whole movie was just basically an advert for White Castle, right? the bits with Neil Patrick Harris though are so so stupid. Gets chased out of a whorehouse for branding the horse. Like, ah, man. I don't even have White Castle in the part of the States. Ah. I'll be honest. We don't have White Castle either, so it's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, this dude's leg is a little squished. It's a tad bit warped. Interesting. This is the end. Was funny too. Sorry, was pretty good. Yeah, that's a good movie. It's got quite a cast in it, hasn't it? Channing Tatum being the little gimp. That was fun. It's just the stuff people do to survive the end of the world, right? It's ridiculous. Ooh, ooh, careful, careful. Don't want to break that bit. Well, that's the movie where you can see like a giant demon just walking around, right? With his big dick just swing. Oh my days. sometimes all you need, like, is not a sophisticated comedy. You just need dumb comedy, you know? Just stupidity cranked to 11. And that's a movie that does it. Like, not too late, to be honest, because I've got to give the doggies flea treatment. He's going to be up all night, just rubbing himself all over the carpet like he's on fire. And I'm pretty tired. I went to bed at a reasonable time last night. It was only like 12:30, but I got rudely woken up at 6 in the morning by the kids because they were arguing over something stupid. Just having forward face down like that. Nice. Level 11 stupidity, Tropic Thunder, the movie that would not be made today, and like it just gets nothing but love from everyone, even today. You know, even people who've never seen it before and watch it can't hate it, right? Because it's just so well done. And it was done just at a time when, what was it, Robert Downey Jr.'s career started to make a recovery, right? After the rehab and all that he went through, and then he gets in as Iron Man. It's a like great success. He's in Tropic Thunder. You know what I mean? Ah, it's amazing. You never go full retard. It does it just right, like a Mel Brooks movie. It makes racism the punchline. Yeah, basically. But it wasn't so much about racism. It was more about just how ridiculous Hollywood is at times, you know? That was basically it. That was the epitome of it. It's just the crazy shit actors will do for a part. Come on, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Son of a bitch. Ah, well. Fortunately, you don't actually need these pins to keep it all in place. You just glue it. But I was hoping just for that extra rigidity. There you go, that's a word you can repeat 3 times real fast. Rigidity. Where's the time? Ah, it's alright. We're okay, we're doing alright. The dog hasn't made a fuss yet. He's absolutely sparkle on my bed right now. I can't look at the dog right now because the way he's lying. He's got his hind legs like tucked in. So, all you can see is his little balls hanging out. Ah, man. Need to give him some like trousers, I think. Or doggy trousers. Just so I don't have to see his balls anymore, man. It's bad enough I see his butthole. Right, that was done. Small parts. How's you doing, mate? How's you doing? Thanks for the lurk. Bruce says the same to himself when you're getting your boxers on after a shot. Probably. He shouldn't be looking, you know. It's got the rest of the flat to go. It's not like I'm walking through the whole flat and my balls hanging out, you know. Don't need the kids to see that. Give them a fucking Oedipus complex about their dad. Dog be doing dog stuff. That is very true. Dog be waking me up at like 2 or 3 in the morning, proper slopping on himself to, you know, give himself a clean. You can hear him like get real salivary. You know, like that. Just like, dude, go away. And he'll be at the end of my bed doing it as well, and I'm just like, fuck off, man. Right. He's very much in his teenager stage, though. Like, he'll get so randy at the moment. He'll hump the air at times if he gets, like, worked up. Which is so funny because he's like on all fours, but he hunches his back and he's like, just doggo getting hooked to. He's giving himself a hook to. I'm not going to play the video, by the way, if that was what you were aiming at. It's 30 seconds long, man. Right, so that's got a... You know, that girl is doing very well for herself at the moment, right? Because she's got merch and everything. She's got her own podcast. She's a regular appearance on other podcasts as well. Like when she got fired from a job for it. That did nothing, man. That did not hold her back. So I think she was a school teacher, wasn't she? Some shit like that. Like that, okay. Right. If I remember rightly. Oh, hang on. That broke off, so I might as well just snip it a bit tidier. But not completely. And there's the bubble. Ooh. There we go. Crisis averted. So I can actually... Sugar. I was going to say, make the most of the fact that it was going to spill over. Glue the shit out of all this. that bit on there. So I still got the ability to build fast with wet glue, thanks to the good old days of Necrons. We had like 3 pieces to put together at once before it's set. Okay, so that will set the leg evenly. Good. Lovely. Alright, that's 3 out of 5. Done. Looking nice and sharp, for sure. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Looking like a big monkey man. This reminds me of Rain in Blood a bit, before it changes there. This is not going to come off easy. Oh, will it? It might do. Hey! Nice. Alright. I think I will leave that there. Forget a few minutes before I head off tomorrow. Then I'll finish them up. Right, so give it a little squeeze, close the cap, and then release, and it will suck whatever's in there downwards. Cover it. Done. Raining blood from the lashing through the sky. Through the horror. Now we will be raining blood. Or something like that, I can't remember. I haven't had that in like 15 years. Speaking of monkeys, orangutan, orange, KFC. Yeah, how long have we got left on the KFC? A week and a half? Did I actually make a... Oh, bro, I didn't even make a channel for it. Wow. That is bad. I thought I had already. October 2024. Orange. Oranges, peach, pears, plums, oranges. Yeah, here I come, my minches. Always thought God Hates Us. Ooh, is a banger. It's alright, it's alright. Didn't already know. Oh, no, no, no. I just want to open that in a bloody. I'm just going to copy and paste the rules here. Copy. Paste. On the color orange, not blue. You'll have until, oh, what date? Oh, October 31st, yeah. There you go. And orange. And that should do. Bosh. There we go. Send now. Alright, done. Bosh. Haha. Pro. Yeah, it is a very good job you're here. Thank you so much. It's jolly good of you. Jolly good. Right. Oh, he's having a little doggy dream. His little paws are twitching. He's going. So fun seeing animals dream, you know. Right, so we're gonna have a look and see who we are going to raid tonight. Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world will turn it inside out, yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Alright, I'm a shooting star going through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm gonna stop. No, there's no stopping me. Right. Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, you know what? It's only fair because they be lurking. We're gonna raid small parts, sharp points. So for those on Twitch, when you go in there, say corner, raid from the corner. There you go. Raid from the corner. Right, so for you lovely folks who are on YouTube, we're going to say goodbye to you first because we're going to raid off into Twitch. These lists are old lists, but anyway, if you want to help support the channel, you got those options, or you can just hit that thumbs up, and leave a little comment below about what you think about these Infernus Marines. Like, seriously, what is your opinion on those? I want to find out more. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Join the Discord, it's free to do so. And yeah, if you want to make any purchases, we've got the affiliate links in the description below. So go ahead, get yourself a saving, help support the channel at the same time. I'm going to leave you there. Have a wonderful night, you lot. Big loves to all of you, and I will see you in the next